Welcome to Across the Gulf Coast, highlighting organizations, events, and people from around our local community.
Hello and welcome to another great episode of Across the Gulf Coast. We've got a lot going on as we get closer to the springtime and a lot of activities picking up and down the Emerald Coast. We're going to start off this month though in Pensacola, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different things going on in Pensacola. First of which is the Pensacola Symphony Orchestra is here to tell us about their program and some of the shows that they have planned this spring, and a couple other activities going on. And Jessica Heish with the symphony is here. Joining me, Jessica. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You know, you guys are a great partner in the community, and it's always a pleasure to have you guys come on. And I think it's your first time here, so welcome.
My first time, yeah. Thanks.
So let's talk about the Pensacola Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, obviously, Symphony Orchestra, people understand that part of it, but you guys are so much more than that. Tell everybody at home a little bit about what you guys do, your shows, but then also kind of your involvement with the community.
Okay, well, we're in our 91st season.
Oh, wow.
So we have deep roots in the Pensacola community. Like you said, artistically, we perform typically at the Sanger. We also do community concerts. We do a free 4th of July concert at the Maritime Park. We also perform a chamber orchestra concert once a year at First United Methodist Church. So we also have a program we call Beyond the Stage, which is where we go out into the community and partner with organizations like schools, healthcare setting, hospice, galleries, and share music with the community in informal settings, which is a little bit different from the concerts that we do at the Sanger.
Let's talk about some of those concerts that you do. You guys kind of right in the middle of the season right now. I know y'all have already had a couple shows, but always a popular ticket for people in town. So tell us a little bit, I guess, starting in March, some of the shows coming up, what you guys have in store, and then how people can get tickets to these shows.
Sure. Okay. All of our tickets start at $23. We also do $10 student tickets and a great discount for active duty military. So we love to be accessible to everybody in the community. In March, on March 10th, we have Papa Haydn, which will be an all Haydn program. Our guest artist comes from South Florida. He's actually a professor at the University of South Florida, Scott Klugstel. And so he'll be with us, and that's March 10th at the Sanger. That's a classical concert as part of our Masterwork series. We also have another classical concert in April, which is Russian Spectacular. This is a new concert that we added about 4 years ago to the Masterwork series, and it features all Russian composers. This year, our guest artist is Gil Shaham, and we're very excited to have him. He's called, the New York Times called him one of the world's preeminent violinists.
Oh, wow.
He's spectacular and of a caliber of artist that we have yet to have in Pensacola. His visit here has been made possible through a generous donation from a donor that would like to share an artist of his caliber with the community. So we're super excited to have Gil here, and he'll be performing Tchaikovsky's Violin Concerto.
Okay, great. So that's March and April, rolling into May. Y'all have a show in May, right?
We do. In May, we have our Music for Families concert.
That's right. That's right, yeah.
And that's a fun day at the Sanger. We do 2 hours or so of pre-concert activities for children, all ages, young toddlers all the way up through middle school. We have a lot of our musicians on hand with instruments. We call our instrument petting zoo. So kids can pick up the instruments and make sounds, and we do a drum circle. We partner with organizations like Mess Hall and the West Florida Historic Trust, so there's STEAM activities. So it's a lot of hoopla in the Sanger. And then we do a short 45-minute mini concert specifically geared towards children. It's very interactive, it's loud, we have them clapping, stomping their feet. It's not the typical, symphony setting, but kids really love it, families love it, and we keep it short so, we know their attention span.
The attention span,
exactly.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned the shows, the concerts start at $23. How about Music for Families?
Music for Families, $5.
Okay.
And we do children under 3 are free.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. You mentioned Masterworks, and then the other one's Pops, right? What
Correct.
is the difference between the two types of shows?
So Masterworks is our classical series of 6 concerts, typically one a month from October through April. And so that's where we go through the classical repertoire, Beethoven, Mozart, Tchaikovsky, all of those. Then we have 2 Pops concerts each year, and this is where the orchestra performs popular music. February 10th, we have a Beatles tribute. So we have a group coming that will perform with the full orchestra, but all music from the Beatles. Every New Year's Eve, we have a Pops concert. Sometimes that's jazz, sometimes that's Broadway. Different programming each year, but always New Year's Eve and February. So it opens, up to a different audience. It attracts a little bit of a different crowd.
Sure. And the season, I think, is what, October-ish through May? So you guys obviously have a lot of opportunity there. People want season tickets. You offer those as well,
Correct, right. In mid-February, we will start selling season tickets for our October 18 through spring of 19. New subscribers get 50% off, so it's a great deal if you're interested in trying it out. You get a half off ticket, the single ticket price, and so you can buy a subscription to the Masterworks series or the Pop series or both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do they go about doing that?
So they can do that through our website, PensacolaSymphony.com. They can call our office. We can do it by mail also. So if they'd like us to send them a brochure, that's also an option.
Okay. All right, so that's all the shows, the actual concerts
Right.
that you have, but you also have a benefit coming up in March, right?
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So this is called the Center Stage Benefit Concert. Annually, we do a fundraising event to support our Beyond the Stage program, which is where we're in the community partnering with organizations like Studer Family Children's Hospital at Sacred Heart or Covenant Hospice, local schools. So each year we raise money to provide those programs because we do all of those free of charge. Our musicians are professionals and we pay them, but we don't charge the organizations that we partner with. So this benefit concert this year, we're mixing it up a little bit. We're doing it at Vinyl Music Hall. We have Byron Stripling and Bobby Floyd, who are very well-known jazz musicians that are coming, and we're going to transform vinyl into a jazz lounge a la Carlisle Hotel in New York. And so it's going to be great food and great music and philanthropy, to support these wonderful programs that we're doing in the Pensacola community.
That sounds fantastic. Contact you guys the same way
Correct.
if you want tickets?
Yeah, call our office, check it out on our website. We have sponsorship opportunities available. We also have single tickets for sale. So that'll be March 23rd at Vinyl.
Okay. We got about 40 or so seconds left, but I do want to talk about, you mentioned October to May. How about that off season? How about during the summer? What are you guys doing during that time?
So during the summer, we do a lot of preparation, obviously, for our next season. But like I said, we do, July 3rd, we'll be in Seaside doing a free outdoor concert, a patriotic Pops concert. And then July 4th, we'll be right here at the Maritime Park downtown. And we do a concert, and we sort of time to end right before the fireworks, so people can come and sit out on the grass, bring their picnic basket, and hear some patriotic music.
It's definitely a nice evening. And you guys, like I said, y'all are great community partners, so we appreciate everything that you guys do for the area.
Well, thank you for letting me come and spread the word.
Absolutely. Thanks. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be joined by members of Leadership Pensacola.